Guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do the last issue of Volume 2 by Samuree, issue number 4 with the Rise of Magic event from Continuity Comics. Wow, that's a mouthful. Yes, this is the last issue, and I have a lot of questions, and I'm going to show you, of course. But first, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, share the video on social media, hit the bell for notifications. It helps me a lot. And if you want, please, leave a comment or something like that. That would be nice. So, first of all, the cover, again, looks great, but it also has a... I didn't know that at first. And then I looked at the back. Looks freaking fantastic. Because a wraparound cover by Mark Beachum and Alex Nino. The story is done by... no, let me rephrase that. Story by Neal Adams, Michael Damato, Peter Stone, and art by Ed Benes and Rudy Nebres and Neal Adams himself. So yeah, Ed Benes, he worked for the mainstream a lot. He does gorgeous artwork. And now he's doing Ariel and Nina on Indiegogo, but he's terribly late. And he's, is also late with updates. So yeah, people don't like that. There's a lot of backlash. But hey, let's dive in. So first of all, there's a cop. Let's say, okay, I'm going to show you. So there's demons, try to escape from something because they have a lens with it. So with the last issue, I thought, well, the threat is over. But no, the threat is not over because there's still demons roaming around having plans for, they have to do the bidding of Saruman. Am I saying that? Saruman? Ariman, I'm sorry. I always confused with Saruman from Lord of the Rings. I'm not sure why. So they are climbing up, buildings, and we see here the cop, and the cop is, getting his life sucked away. And what I like is that demons have actually dialogue, as also some funny bits. And and there's this glowing orb. And if the orb it's growing and growing and growing, and if they are touching the orb or getting sucked in the orb, they are dying basically. So as you can see here, there's a what's with the resolution? Here we go. I love it when even the demons has thoughts and feelings, etc. So he's getting caught in the wind, and the leg is gone, but then he's eventually getting sucked into to the orb as well, and he's dead. And then we see here demons, and he says, the force fields are flicking pieces of my body, must hold on. So here's the lens, and this is some kind of a pyramid shaped on top of a building. I like that. We see later in the book that the skin of the demons are getting, flayed away. It looks really great. And then an image of their master is in the air, and he's screaming to them from hey, you need to get the lenses up as quick as possible, otherwise you will get tortured in hell, etc. So they are going up really, really, really fast, but they're also getting almost sucked into the to this orb or whatever it is. It's not really getting explained. And I must say, I love the art. Ed Benes is, I believe, still in his early stages with his art here, or maybe he done a ton of work, but there's really a difference between this art and the art that he is doing now. And I must say, I love his early art as well. So we go back to Samuree, and she is a little bit reminiscing about what's going on, and she think, hey, it's over. But then she feels that the pressure is in the air and that the sun does not rise. And then there's some kind of sound in the air, and then out of nowhere another demon is ready to battle her, and this time it's called Red Boar, and it seems that he is some kind of a god or demon or whatever, and then he has ruled Egypt and other parts of Egypt, and he's supposed to be a very imposing, dangerous fella, and looks freaking great. So look at this. I'm going to show you a little bit here. I'm going back and forth. And he basically looks like a character from Masters of the Universe. But that's a good thing. And like I said, looks great. The art looks great. And it does, of course, help that the female is beautiful, has a sexy pose. But that's what people want, right? From, the beginning of time, probably, or, well, not beginning of time, but when the comics were introduced, they want to have beautiful looking, fit females, fighting battles, and good looking buff dudes that are heroic. And we want to have the villains look like villains and act like villains. And that's exactly what's happening here in comics. And that is basically what sells comics. What doesn't sell is social justice warrior crap and, the shit what's going on now in mainstream comics. Like I Am Not Starfire. If you don't know what I mean with that, just look it up on Google or on Twitter and you know exactly what I mean. Don't buy that shit, please. Okay. Enough ranting about the mainstream. So, Samuree is using her ninja abilities. She uses smoke or her ninja skills to disappear. And the Red Boar is amazed where she's going. And then, I like this small stuff, since, it has been a long time now, let me rephrase that. I'm sorry, I'm rambling a bit. What was the last time that you saw, Elektra or even Batman uses smoke pellets or something like that to disappear in the shadows and then attacking the enemy? Are they still doing that? I don't follow Batman much, but and I don't see Elektra anywhere. And I know she's now in the Daredevil comics, but she's not really Elektra. She's now a female. I don't want to get into it. But so she attacks the Red Boar from behind, but Red Boar is, not really fazed by that, although he's getting hurt. But then he turns around and he hits her with his staff, and she's almost unconscious. Okay, skipping a few pages, we see some ads. And then skipping back to the demons, and the winds are getting stronger and stronger, and they don't have much time. So they placed the lens on top of the building, on top of this pyramid, and then the barrier's almost upon us, as they say here, and we see all the flesh getting ripped away. Looks really cool, and they are actually afraid. I like that. But then, really weird, there is a beautiful looking guy, a superhero, picks up Samuree, and he doesn't reveal who he is, but it seems that Samuree is smitten by him, by his beauty or his heroics, but then she sees in the eyes of the hero that the Red Boar is behind her, and then she jumps off and attacks him. And I must say, the action looks really cool. It's very fast. You feel the impact. I love the poses. I love the energy in these pages. And she kicks his ass, and us here as well. The action is really cool. I love it. And then all the Red Boar is getting almost defeated. He's bloodied, and then Samuree says, "Do you ally yourself with Ariman, or is there a second evil at work here?" And then the boar is starting to laugh, and then she doesn't understand what's going on, and she turns around, and then we see the hero turns into whatever he is. It's an unusual design. I love the colors, by the way, but it seems to be that he's a demon, but I don't know who he is, and because probably it's gonna get revealed later in other comics. And then the sky almost explodes, and then the demons are getting killed. They're turned into ash, and you see the skeleton, and as you can see here a little bit. So here, that's great. And then out of nowhere, energy ripples from the sky, and there is some kind of a points here and there, 4 points. The energy hits, and then it centers to the center, and then it opens a portal, and then Ariman, or Ariman, if you will, here, is entering. But since in the last couple of issues there was no sacrifice, he doesn't have a substance. He just he's not complete. So he tries to kill Samuree, but he cannot hit her. And then he yells about something, that he needs to go somewhere, and that he is leaving a gift for Samuree to battle, and that her her destiny awaits in Persia. and then he leaves, and then this creature are coming, and that's basically the end of the book. And we see here this last page as well with the demon that he is now on Earth, and he wants to wreak as much of havoc and, as much as possible. This is the end, by the way. So it leaves me open with a lot of questions. What's going on? How it's going to get, resolved? And it feels strange that this is a 4-issue series, but it doesn't, resolve all the things what's going on, because there's also in Volume 3 of Samuree where this is all continue. But Volume 3 is only 2 issues. I just looked that up real quick. And so I didn't get why they just not continue with issue 5 and 6 and then, conclude the whole, whole storyline. So there's I don't know why. So like I said, a lot of questions. Overall, love the art, love the story. I just really want to know what's going on. But I think the whole Rise of Magic started here, and then it's going to, continue to other books, because I have a lot of other books here as well. Just hold on. No. Sorry, I don't have it here with me in the vicinity, so I have to show you a little bit later. So yeah, let's end the video because I don't have much to say anymore. Yeah, I hope you like it. I tried to get issue 1 and 2 from the 3rd volume, but I have to, hunt it down through internet or eBay or something. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.